dito sa Penelco rin yung kaso laban sa Penelco. What is all about this?
Well, this is basically a petition for writ of preliminary injunction with application for temporary restraining order, docket number nito U10326, Nararapo sa branch 47 of Ordoneta. Basically, gusto natin pabawalan ng Penelco magtaas ng presyo ulit, magtaas ng 5 pesos 1 centavo sa nakarang 2 buwan, December at Enero. At mukhang magkaroon ng rollback. But even with the rollback, with the prayer for preliminary injunction and then later permanent injunction, dapat mo ma-rollback yan to November prices. So magkaroon A ng refund or B sa bill natin ng kuryente for February, March, April. Kung ganun kalaki tinaas, ganun kalaki ba? Para back to November ang presyo ng kuryente. As if hindi nangyari yung price hike. Dahil mukhang nagtaas ng presyo dahil hindi magandang decision ng Board of Directors, magpatawag po tayo ng Special Assembly calling for stop elections because of lack of confidence plus yung lack of qualifications ng Board of Directors. And then magkaroon ng eleksyon, malamang yung mga mananong kandidato yung para sa price rollback, para sa mas murang presyo ng kuryente, at then i-terminate natin yung contract sa GM Power at Basura San Miguel Corporation at San Roque Dam na hydropower, pinakamurang klase ng kuryente. Dahil tubig lang po yan, nagpapahira ng papaikot ng turbine which produces electricity. We will bring the price even lower than November.
So sa inyo po ba pananaw ito po ba pinag-increase ng kanilang sigarilyo? Illegal po ba?
Yes. In fact, buti nga yung mga Knights of Columbus ng Rosales at saka siyempre kinatuan din yan ng Simbang Katoliko at saka yung ating mga leader ng Federation Cooperative San Nicolas sumama din sa akin kasama si Senator Shani bilang co-petitioner dito. Meron naman pagkataong Pangasinense lumalaban sa ganitong klaseng pagkape sa ating mamayan na Pangasinense lalo ating mga consumers sa Penelco.
If ever sir na dumating na yung decision ng korte, yun po ba nga sinasabi po ninyong General Assembly o Special General Assembly, abrupt po ba yun? Kagad-kagad na i-apply po natin yung pagtawag ng General Assembly?
Pwede naman po kasi clearly hindi maganda, walang consultation, walang proper information dissemination, basta nakapagtanggap ng bilang tao doon yung malaman ng taas ng pagtaas ng presyo ng kuryente. At meron ng kooperatiba naman yung mga consumers, wala kang dividends, di ba? Kooperatiba yan. So there are a lot of issues to discuss, including the qualifications of the Board of Directors. Kung talagang qualified sila pag-decision, including increasing the price by 5 pesos plus, na pakibang mga board members hindi qualified. Baka may walang quorum. Walang quorum, hindi sila makapag-decision. Provincial board, hindi makapag-meeting kung walang quorum, di ba? Sila pa kaya.
So ano yung magiging kumbaga yung mga pagtatawag kayo ng stop election regarding dito sa mga officer ng mga itong Penelco 3. So ano yung magiging qualification ngayon para maging ma-assure natin, ma-assure ng mga kababayan po natin, mga consumer ng Penelco 3 na maganda yung magiging tatakbuhan ng Penelco 3 ever na mailik itong mga naturang
Well, una, ano ba ang platform nila? Kung talagang rollback o yung mas murang presyo ng kuryente, yan ang kanilang pananaw. They should be held to that commitment. Then we should get a qualified general manager. At gumawa tayo mga paraan, magkaroon tayo ng sufficient oversight. Not just the monthly breakdown of expenses submitted to the National Electrification Administration, but will a co-chairman ng Provincial Electrification Task Force. Baka kailangan yung mga electrical cooperatives lahat sa Pangasinan mag-report sa aming EXICOM or committee kung may balik sa magtaas ng presyo ng kuryente, maybe 6 months ahead of time para hindi lang yung biglaan ng pagtaas ng presyo ng kuryente. Kaya kailangan pati yung probinsya magbantay
Okay sir, siguro pangwakas na lang kung ano pa yung may dadagdag mo na hindi namin natanong sa iyo para sa mga consumer.
Gusto lang po natin sa ating mga consumer maging vigilant po tayo, yung mga mamayan ng Pangasiense, yung mga NGO na napapansin mo kung may kalokohan nila o mga kooperatiba. At magsama-sama tayo to advocate the interests of the consumers. After all, ang consumers ay taong bayan ng boss natin bilang political leaders. We must be all the time handa na nakatutok sa mga issue, magbantay tayo sa kalokohan. That is the eternal vigilance is the price we pay for democracy. Kaya ako yan, nagagalak na ang Pangasinense talaga makatao, makadiyos at makademokrasya. Mabuhay po ang Pangasinan.
Thank you, sir.
The first announcement on the matter of the petition, we are very sure that the court, the RTC will issue a TRO, value preliminary injunction na po, para hindi pa lang itas pa, lampas sa 5 pesos 1 centavo per kilowatt hour ang pagtas ng Panelco sa ating consumer sa 200,000, which indecently, obscenely, is second largest in the Philippines after Cooperative Mindanao, na much higher than Meralco's increase of 4 pesos plus in the Metro Manila area. Clearly, there is a violation of law. This will parallel the case pending before the Supreme Court against Meralco. Wala pong due process. Now, ano pong due process under the Constitution? Very simple. The right to be informed, the right to be heard. According to the Supreme Court in its decision of 2004, Freedom from Death Coalition versus the ERC, the definition of due process in terms of the PIRA law, which I co-authored as a member of Congress in 1996, and the company implementing rules and regulations, is that pwede po magkaroon ng price hike. Yan ang problema dyan eh. Yung sinabi niya automatic adjustment. But within 30 days from the increase, kasi it's called provisional, temporary po eh. Kailangan po magkaroon ng isang wide-ranging consultation within 30 days. 30 days being 1 month. So the intent of the sponsors of that law were that after 30 days, we should consult the people. Eh, wala naman informe na tao eh. Basta tumating ang bill dyan, tunas ang presyo by 5 pesos 1 centavo, and there was no consultation held. So, as with the case before the Supreme Court against Meralco, I think the provisions of the PIRA law and the IRR of the PIRA law worked out for the DOE in support of automatic price adjustments. We struck down as unconstitutional, wala po due process. So, ang mangyari po dyan, by February, apparently, Panelco is announcing a rollback between 2 pesos and 50 centavos up to 4 pesos and 50 centavos, which is less than the 5 pesos and less than 1 centavo increase per kilowatt hour. Which I think, kasamang Bernie, kasamang Jay, is a response to the effort on the part of the provincial board based on our resolution with BINSE, OE, and Arboleda to call for a question hour to inquire into the efficacy and the appropriateness of this price increase. On top of that, if the petition is granted, not only do we prevent it from increasing the prices, although we prevent from rolling back their prices, baka may po kung may preliminary injunction and a permanent injunction, talagang roll back po 100% to the November prices of Panelco in 2013. Now, that is just the beginning of this war against the opportunists in Panelco. We will also call for a General Assembly and call for a snap election because the qualifications of the members of the Board of Directors are being really looked into now by NEA. In fact, there's an inquiry right now with the possible collusion of Gen Power, their power supplier in Marigas, Bataan, with WESM, and with the Panelco Board, where they failed to give 20 more megawatts from the 40 megawatts commit of Gen Power to Panelco, and therefore sold the additional 20 megawatts to WESM, which at 62 pesos per kilowatt hour was much higher than the current cap of 32 pesos per kilowatt hour, na in collusion possibly, para po commit na malaki yung Gen Power in collusion with Panelco. That there is ongoing investigation. However, there should be a snap election call for new board of directors, a reaffirmation of the confidence on the part of the consumers. They will all lose their re-election, and a new board of directors should cut a deal with San Miguel Corporation and San Roque Power. Because hydro is the cheapest form of power. Para po, hindi natin ibalik sa November ang presyo ng kuryente, hindi bababa sa mas murang presyo po para sa ating mga bayan consumers. I therefore call upon the board of Panelco to resign because of the lack of delicadeza and there will be opportunists in a time of Dilagda, Bohol, and Zamboanga.
Okay, so magkakaroon po ng snap election sa Panelco 3 kasi dalawa Panelco 3 sa Panelco 1. But